Skate 4. This is what I wanted to also touch up, and I might get on some Black Myth Wukong for the stream. Get all some good content, good content, good content, good. Ooh, a lot of editing. I love it. I love it. Going to work. Pause. Feel me? On me. I love this shit. I love this shit, bro. And now we have Skate 4. Like I said, I didn't even know Skate 4 was coming out or had anything. I didn't even know this was a thing. Like seriously, I didn't know shit about shit. The last gaming thing I knew was the Tony Hawk Playgrounds, and them shits ain't what they was since PS2, PS3 era. But but man, Skate, how was Skate 4 releasing and I didn't hear about it. Like, come on, bro. What y'all slipping out here, man? The world is not right. This is not righteous. How was Skate 4 coming out and I did not know about it?
So, Skate. Who's this game actually for? Recently, EA sent out the final pre-alpha playtest invites for their always-online, free-to-play reboot of the beloved Skate series, simply called Skate. Some creators were given permission to share gameplay, and today I want to talk about what we've seen. The good, the bad, and the confusing. All footage used will be credited on screen with links in the description below. My name's...
Will I get copyright for this? I know EA don't play about that shit. I mean, nah, I read to the EHL.
Hip, and thanks for clicking on this video. Anyway, let's go. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. I love skateboarding games.
Me too.
The Skate series holds a special place in my heart.
Hey, me too!
And I've made retrospectives on every single console entry. Yes, even Skated. These...
Skated? What? Damn, damn. And I'm telling you, if I could if I could go there with it, this could be a career, a living, I would deadass go back and play all the PS2, PS3 games that I never played because, like I said, shit's tight. You know what I'm saying? So, mommy and daddy wasn't always able to get me every video game, you know what I'm saying? But if I could, if I deadass had the time to do that shit, I would deadass go back and play, I would deadass go buy a PS2, go buy a PS3, and play all the old games, bro. I'm telling y'all, help me help you, because I would love to play them games, you know what I'm saying? But I would I never I want to play the what's the PS2 Jet Li game. I want to play the Matrix game, the PS2 Matrix game. I wanted to play that. It's a lot of and I'm probably missing more, but that's just off the top of my head. But there's a lot of games that came out during the PS2, PS3 era, and I would love to play them games. I would love to.
These games captured skate culture in a way that felt raw, gritty, and authentic. From the music, to the spots, to the anti-authority tone. EA Black Box absolutely nailed it.
Oh, this is a different EA Black Box, so this was a different branch. So, yeah, that's probably why it's different.
And from what I've seen so far in the upcoming Skate, I'm not sure it's on the same wavelength.
Damn.
This raises a big question for me. Who is this game actually for? Visually, it's clear EA is going after the Fortnite crowd. The creator character appears to be bright, stylized, and quirky. The overall art style is very cartoonish, exaggerated, and a big departure from the realism of Skates 1 and 2.
Celtic Shaq. Kevin Garnett on the Nets. Jerry Rice on the Seahawks. Damn, Skate. Damn.
It's not necessarily a bad thing though. Introducing skateboarding to a younger audience is pretty awesome. But
that is true, because a generation of kids will get to play this, and this will be their first rendition of a basketball game. I said skateboarding game.
In doing that, EA may be alienating the original fan base. The players who appreciated
the
grounded...
Oh my god, hold on. Watching this shit just took me back. Damn, watching this shit took me back.
EA may be alienating the original fan base.
Damn.
The players who appreciated the grounded, street-level vibe of the earlier games. Even Skate 3, with its big ramps and sillier tone, still felt like it had a foot in the real world. The new Skate feels like it's building on an entirely new one. San Vansterdam, the new open world, feels very empty. And yeah, I know the game's still in pre-alpha, but it does look eerie.
I said that. I seen the clip. And I was like, why is there no people in the town? Also, just for the nostalgia, even if it's worse or it's buggy or whatever, just for the nostalgia, please, if we could hit like passengers or whoever, people on the sidewalk with our board, and they, bro, I remember the time when like when they run and push you or they pull out the taser. I remember like oh oh oh. I remember being like so like amazed by that, like knowing like if you keep doing this, they gonna do something. Like the fact they put that feature in the game, I just thought that shit was so funny and hilarious, bro.
There are NPCs walking around as well as some traffic and all the usual city things, but I felt
Nah, I gotta see someone try to hit a civilian and see if they do the same thing.
based on the footage that there's no energy, no atmosphere. It doesn't feel lived in the way that the older cities did. This should improve with time, of course, because right now it's missing the character and vibe that made San Vanalona and
See, look that, yeah.
Port Carverton so memorable. On the flip side though, gameplay-wise, from what I've seen, I'm actually kind of impressed. The physics do look pretty solid. There's new tricks like wallies, vaults, and park.
Wait, is there? I mean, damn, I don't even know no skaters from this generation though. Cause I was gonna say, is there any skaters? Cause that's another way. Like I said, I would love to like Rob Deerdeck or Big Rob or who else I remember? Kofi. No, I said Kofi Kingston. What the hell? Damn, it's been a minute, but I remember. I remember in Skate 3 grinding for the vans, bro. Those black vans, like the classic black vans. Bro, I think you gotta get like level 10 or like sell like 10 million boards or something like that. I remember grinding so hard for the vans. And listen, I don't care. Shout out to Bruce Drop 'em Off. He had one of the best streamer backgrounds too. And Bruce come back. Bruce had one of the best streamer backgrounds. But I would definitely say that, bro. The what was it? Bake decks skateboard from the video game, bro. That shit just like the color and how it looks, the street art style. I don't skateboard, but I would buy baked decks just because of how they look. Like I'm so serious, bro. I would let us buy a baked skateboard. Them shits are so fire.
Parkour style climbing, and they do look pretty fun. The animations are smooth, and the core feel of skating still seems pretty intact. There are some bugs, of course, but overall, this is where...
Yeah, I do say early pre-alpha gameplay right here, so we could take it with a grain of salt. Plus, these games now, they could update it. Because, you know what I'm saying, now if there's an issue with the game, even after they release it, they could just go in there and patch it up. Which some people don't like because they feel like you should release a fully finished, polished product and not just do it as things come, boys. But I would definitely say that this is pre-alpha, so take this with a grain of salt.
Where skate shines the most. If the mechanics are strong, that alone could carry a lot of goodwill for the community. And now for something which is the most derided part of the game, microtransactions.
It's EA. I expect that. That's it. Come on, it's EA. I expect that, bro.
Even just looking at the in-game shop menus made my eyes glaze over. There's a lot going on here and it's very confusing for me. You name it, it's here. Cosmetics, bundles, currency systems, San Van bucks, which I don't know. I guess I'm just getting too old.
Come on, bro.
For players,
I said, come on, it's EA. We know. Sorry. We know there's gonna be some transactions in here.
Coming from Fortnite or Apex Legends, this might be up your alley.
I think that's the first skate or skated, but I've never played this. I'll actually go back and try it.
School skate fans, this is uncharted territory, and I feel for many it might be a turnoff. And look, it's not about cosmetics being evil.
Bro, the Hall of Meat and the races were the best part of the game. The Hall of Meat and the races were fun as hell. Fun as hell. I used to replay them bitches all the time.
It's more about context. The original skate games let you earn gear through gameplay. The new system feels very corporate.
Facts. You gotta think about that. You gotta, like I said, I remember grinding for those vans. Like I said, now just $10 whatever. Put $10-$20 and you could just buy the shoes right there, as opposed to making them. Y'all don't get it.
Very sanitized. The opposite of what skateboarding culture is all about. So where do I land on the new skate so far? Well, it's clearly aimed at a new audience.
Right. Look, I see the vans in it right there.
Visually, tonally, structurally.
They look better in the old game. I'm playing. They look good here.
This isn't for the veterans of the series. But
yeah,
it doesn't
they definitely are making this it's modernized.
mean that the game is doomed. If the core gameplay stays strong, and if the monetization doesn't become too aggressive, it might be worth checking out, especially since it's free. But as someone who played the series, I can't help but ask, what happened to the soul of this franchise?
Facts.
I want to know what you think. Does Skate look promising to you, or does it feel like the series has lost its way? Let me know in the comments.
I mean,
if you like this video, hit the like button
I
and
got you,
consider
bro.
subscribing
This
to
is
the
a good
channel.
video.
I've got a full playlist
Listen,
of Skate
anything
cricket
I
snippets
react to,
you
I'm
can
going to
check
fuck
out
with.
right
Because,
after
you know what I'm
this.
saying, you
The link
helping
is in
me.
the
So I appreciate that. Ooh. Ooh, I def got to come back.
After doing Rick.
Oh, yeah. We're def going to come back to this. Yeah, we're going to come back to this. Skate 2. Skate 3, The End of an Era, Pure Joy, Masterpiece, Revolution. I'm going to def react to these. I ain't going to react to all of them now, because... Will that be? Yeah, because I don't want to, like, you know, juice them out. Pause. I don't want to juice them out. But I'm going to def react to these videos another stream for sure, for sure. But, man, that was a good video for sure.
So, Skate.
This one, see what the comments say. Design the game for TikTok. Rather pay $60 for a good game. If it's free, then that means it's gonna be If the game is free, there's gonna be microtransactions for sure. A Battlefront and remove loot boxes after the backlash or release. Damn, EA did loot boxes on Battlefront. Damn, it released that bad backlash. They removed that shit. This good to know. You know, power to the people. Good to know that, you know, we can still, you know, do things.
EA Skate's new playtest is live. We are now getting closer than ever to see the official
And you see,
release
I already had that video loaded up here, so that's fucking perfect. Let's go.
This game. And on top of this new playtest, we also got actual gameplay from content creators all over, very well-known EA Skate content creators, and a lot of it seems very fishy. Now, if you look at all of these videos, each and every single one of them is sponsored by EA.
If they sponsor, don't fall for the rabbit hole. Sponsor be paid for. So yeah, if I just gave you $1,000, and then somebody be like, man, he a bitch, right? You be like, I don't know, that nigga put some money in my pocket. He pretty cool. I don't know. What you mean?
In some capacity, though a lot of them come out and say that they can say whatever they want, they have like full opinionated thoughts on the matter, they're still being paid and provided this game from EA. EA Skate is a game franchise that I completely adore. I have
Me too.
skateboarded ever since I was 4 years old. I played all the Tony Hawk games, and EA Skate was something so completely different. Skate completely captured what it was like to be a skateboarder. Everything from the controls to the awesome, amazing intro that just allows you to dive super deep into skateboard culture.
Bro, Skate was the reason I bought a ripstick, bro. I'm not lying. Skate was the reason I bought a ripstick, bro. Like, that shit really has a chokehold on my memory, childhood life. Yeah.
Everything from the shoes, the scuffs on your skateboard, the way you move, the way people talked, like they actually gave a shit about skateboard culture. And we're gonna look at some gameplay examples of the new Skate.
Bro, I think, the Sean White, bro, no. This, bro, the Sean White basketball. I said why I keep saying basketball games? Sean White, what was it? A skateboarding game? Bro, this game right here. I don't care what nobody say. This shit was fire. This shit was fire, bro. I don't care. Look, you can't tell me that shit was not fire, bro.
Did you hear they caught that skateboarder? Sean White. No, he can't skateboard anymore.
Man, this shit was far.
Xavierstackz, Sean White. Finally, we can get our city back to its beautiful gray glory.
Remember to always perform ministry-authorized standards.
You've been experiencing emotions, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah, I have. Let's get you some help for that.
Good morning. Welcome to the ministry. Please proceed to your assigned task in an orderly and effective
Man, this game is fucking iconic, bro.
Announced the capture of enemy number 1, Sean White. Guilty of supporting the anti-ministry group
Nostalgic is I love this comment section. Nothing but good fuzzy vibes.
Hey, what's up, man? Been waiting here all day. So I just put my stuff in this drawer, right? Here you go. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot the most important thing. Here you go.
Man, this game is a classic, bro.
Set you free.
Man, y'all don't know. Man, this shit was fire, bro. This game was a classic, bro. Y'all don't. And this what I'm saying, like, bro. Like, listen, I appreciate everything. Like, I'm not, listen, I get it. Things of the past were better. Things of our generation and our childhood always seem better because of nostalgia and less responsibilities while being a kid. But, bro, listen, y'all don't really know the games that came out for real, bro. This game is a classic, bro. This game, look, if y'all have not played this game, y'all are missing out. This game was one of them ones. I remember the flow to creating your own shit, and I remember, yeah, every time you did something, the shit created color. Man, y'all do not get it. My bad, y'all.
I know it sounds confusing, but I'll do my best to help you master asphalt. See if you. Usually, my buddy Bob would teach you about trick.
Yeah, man, this shit was. Man, like, the art style is just different, too. Like, think about that. Like, look, man, this shit is, man. So many memories. Childhood just coming back to me. Free your mind. On me, these shits was fire, bro. Man.
Once shaped, you can ride the rail again. Could influence them, bring them out of their shells. Give it a whirl.
The ministry is gonna hate that. Good.
See? The one thing about skateboarder too, I always loved the rebel, like we're doing our own thing, like we're not gonna do what they want us to, like I don't know, but I always loved like that skateboarding, about skateboarding, like, of like we do what we want, like the freedom, like, like anti-society, I guess. I don't know. Man, we gonna finish this out. It's only a minute left. I'm gonna finish watching this. Man, I don't know. I don't think I finished this game though. I'll go back and finish this game. All right, chat. Let's go.
EA Skate's new playtest is live. We are now getting closer than ever to see the official release of this game. And on top of this new playtest, we also got actual gameplay
It's just a play test, okay.
from content creators all over. Very well-known EA Skate content creators. And a lot of it seems very fishy. Now, if you look at all of these videos, each and every single one of them is sponsored by EA in some capacity. Though a lot of them come out and say that,
Meaning that paid for. If it's sponsored, it's paid for. They gon' come on.
they can say whatever they want. They have like full opinionated thoughts on the matter. They're still being paid and provided.
Come on now. Come on. They saying that for you. I mean, even if, bro, that's just natural reaction. You're not going to talk down or talk bad about somebody that does good for you. If they just gave you $3,000, $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 just to play their game for 20 minutes and talk about it, you would do it. So,
Provided this game from EA. EA Skate is a game franchise that I completely adore. I have skateboarded ever since I was 4 years old. I played all the Tony Hawk games, and EA Skate was something.
hey, in this cilantro sauce, I got some fried chicken. I don't want to show it because it shit might drip, but I got some fried chicken dipped in garlic cilantro sauce. Shout out Pollo Tropical. It's homemade though. I know the recipe. Hit me up.
So completely different. Skate completely captured what it was like to be a skateboarder. Everything from the controls to the awesome, amazing intro that just allows you to dive super deep into skateboard culture. Everything from the shoes, the scuffs on your skateboard, the way you moved, the way people talked. Like they actually gave a shit about skateboard culture. And we're gonna look at some gameplay examples of the new Skate, and it is not representative of skateboard culture in the slightest. Now, we're going to mute the commentary because I don't want to completely rip off this guy's video and just react the whole time. But judging based off of this first initial
Damn, that's what I'm kind of doing right now. Shit.
impression, I hope he gets into the character customization because...
Oh, this is somebody else talking about it. Do I want to? I guess. I mean, I could just edit this out.
And kind of see the style they're going for. It's no surprise that games like Fortnite, Call of Duty have just completely taken over all of the ecosystem with all these free-to-play games.
Everything is about open world and things looking fun and popping type shit.
They're going to capture some of that. I expected it when they said free-to-play. I had a different opinion in mind.
Microtransactions.
A different ecosystem for this game to...
Microtransactions. If that shit free, how they finna make money? Come on now. Come on now.
Drive off of making money. But when you see the prices of these microtransactions, they are not microtransactions anymore. Look at this. You know, it's very stylistic. I get some games go this route. This is not Skate. This is watered down Skate. I'm very, very curious, where did this design choice come from? Because I've read in forums online that a lot of the people did not ask for this in the slightest. And I guess EA's playtesting has been very thorough in asking a lot of questions of what people want to see from this game. This seems to be something completely different than what people asked for. And it just, I mean, this is cursed imagery. This is
Fortnite. It's Fortnite. I mean, that's like some Fortnite shit.
This is scary. I don't want to sit here and complain about the game completely. I do want to talk about some good.
Let's do it.
And I'm
Come on.
going to right now. And I think the thing that really shines in this game is the most important is the gameplay. It looks smooth. Everything looks buttery. There's now more control than ever. On top of the gameplay is the gameplay loop. It's not just the feeling of the game. Why am I going to be playing this game? What is going to make me play this game for hours on end? Their game...
Nostalgia. My bad. Nostalgia gonna get me through like the first hour or two off the nostalgia. After that, yeah, it gotta be good.
Play loop design choice is nothing but challenges spread throughout the map. And so far, from what I can tell, there is no competitive aspect to this game. In the old
I don't like that.
games used to have skate, in which you would try to match your friend's trick in 5 tries. So SKATE.
I remember that.
Death races are also nowhere to be seen in any of the gameplay for any of these.
Nah, hold up. Hold on, let me sip my water before I say this shit, bro. What? Hold up. I'm sorry. I need to eat. I'm sorry. What? So, the things that make Skate so iconic, so good, no death. Is there at least Hall of Meat in here? If there's no Hall of Meat in here, this shit is trash. I don't care. This is not Skate without Hall of Meat or a death race. But if there's nothing, like they said, the Skate, the match a trick, if there's really none of that in here, what we doing?
Videos, where are death races? Death races were one of the most fun arcadey parts of this crazy open world sandbox, and it is nowhere to be seen. So that just begs the question, what if...
And that was also the best place, bro. You learn all the best spots from the death races, bro. Duh. Literally, the valley, the college like pathway, the ultra mega park. That's what also showed off like the maps and shit. Like, why would you not do that to show off the map?
Am I going to be playing this game for? Why am I going to be playing this game? It's not realistic enough like all of these skate simulators like Session or Skater XL. There's not enough deep mechanics, especially in the replay editor. The best part about a skateboard action game replay editor is when you can adjust and change keyframes, so you can adjust.
No, it's not. It's gameplay. What are we talking about?
The exact movement and functionality of your camera in the game. You cannot do that at all. I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, they're gonna probably add it later. That should be there from the start. The majority of the skate community, or just skateboard game community, makes videos.
What?
They make team.
Did you see that? Nah, you could call it an ad skating, you know.
They're gonna probably add it later. That should be there from the start. The majority of the skate community, or just skateboard game community.
Nah, we would have. Where's the skull and the skeleton and the red and the white bones and the slow motion with the change filter?
Community makes videos, they make teams, they have a really cool online presence that was super powerful during the days of EA Skate 3 and should be something to look at for a community kind of driven game. It just kind of blows my mind that all of those decisions and things that people really wanted from the core audience have been stripped down to probably the most basic version of skate I could even imagine. And you can see here they're doing a lot of parkour stuff. The movement is amazing. The gameplay, it looks so smooth. But why am I going to do all of this? Is it just so I can play with hundreds of people online? It doesn't feel right. Something feels very off and half-baked.
And what's the point of playing online with 100 people if we're not gonna do anything like with each other, like, or against each other?
Being very pessimistic because I know this game is very, very close to launch. And by all the sources, it's saying that this game is going to launch in early access at the end of this month, which is coming very soon. And this is the biggest playtest ever. So everyone that has signed up for the playtest in the past now has access to this, but it's only stress testing for the servers. It is nothing else. And everything you're seeing now is set in stone. We're going to take a second to check out the actual microtransactions so you guys can see how baffling this stuff actually is.
This chicken dry as hell too. I'm not lying. I ain't gonna say who made it, but this chicken dry as hell. This chicken dry as hell, bro. I had to put some sauce on it. It's garlic cilantro.
Is. So on screen,
it's good, but this shit dry as fuck.
you can see that you can buy skateboard designs, which is something I knew was going to be a integral part of their microtransactions, and it totally is. In my head, I thought that these would be maybe $1, maybe, you know, $2 at most for some really cool complete skateboard. So maybe that could come with like wheels and the trucks, so it would be like a bundle pack for maybe $2. But these prices, each 100 V-Bucks or whatever you want to call it, that's $1 in real money. So
at 500 is $1. So every 500 of these credits is $1. Yeah, this shit's gonna be trash, bro. I know, like, I'm with all these clips, I know niggas gonna be like, all this nigga do is hate. All it sound like is he hating. Cause most of the, but this is what gets the, you know what I'm saying, get shit popping. I ain't trying to clip for him, I'm just being real. Skate 4 will be trash, bro. Like, bro, I'm a big skate fan. Like, that's, like I said, that's part of my childhood. That's nostalgia. That's love. That's childhood. That's memories right there. But, bro, microtransactions was never in Skate 1, 2, 3, or skated. What are we doing here, bro? And bro just said it was no death races. No skate pig, like, you know, match my trick. Like, what we doing here, bro? What we doing?
500 V-Bucks, skate bucks, is $5
You hear that?
for a graphic
You hear that?
on a skateboard.
You hear
So
that?
if you purchase 10 of these skateboards, you will have the amount of the starting skateboards that you get on any skate game in the past. And keep in mind, $50.
Think about that. You buy 10 of these boards in game, you could really go buy a real skateboard. Crazy, right? Shit, on top of this, now the game the free though. They said the game was free though.
Was the price of the original games when they came out. And you can't argue that these are microtransactions anymore. They add up way faster than what a microtransaction originally was in the past. So that's enough yapping about that. There's a lot wrong with this. These prices are completely wrong. These are horrible prices for something that is just a graphic put on top of the same skateboard shape repeated forever. Now I'm going to show you the actual in-game stuff that you can unlock. This is not stuff that you have to pay money for, even though I think you probably could. I'm not sure if this currency converts into actual real money, but you are going to hate how you have to unlock stuff in-game. It is not a
Hold on, let me go throw this. Y'all about to piss me off, EA. Y'all about to piss me off. Hold up, bro. Woo, I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do. A lot of editing. A lot of editing gonna have to be done. Now I just got some almonds.
progressive thing. It is all completely random. These are essentially loot boxes. These are all loot boxes, and every single time you play the game, you have to unlock certain boxes by leveling up. And that's how you unlock gear in this game. It is
And to probably get one box, probably to like 10 to 15 hours of gameplay.
completely random, and you have to choose from these boxes, these loot boxes. There is no meaningful progression. And yes, I'm gonna keep comparing these to the older games because they did it.
Bro, it's called skate. Literally, and it's another thing. When they be like, y'all complain about anything, then stop naming it, bro. It's called Skate 4 or Skate. Bro? People whether you like it or not, people compare. Red or blue, tall or short, literally, we compare everything. Nigga, how you go shopping? You compare the clothes. Fuck. So you compare, but if they just named this Fabulous Fun Time Skateboarding Game, we would not care. But because it's a skate, yeah, we care.
So right. And there's no reason that they can't continue the stuff that they did in the past, but put an online slap onto it. Make it an MMO. Who cares? You can still do the stuff that worked very well in the old games. The old motto, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to recreate the wheel. You see, the problem with this kind of progression is it does not hook people enough. If there were some rare items that you actually had to put some money towards, yeah, maybe. I think that would hook people, but that's also called gambling, which is unethical. It is unethical. It is horrible. But this is just a watered down version of gambling, and it is not good for this game. If EA already didn't learn enough from the whole Battlefront 2 fiasco,
just seeing if that's the Hall of Meat screen. I don't know. I ain't trying to hate, but I'm not Listen, I bought Spider-Man. I bought Spider-Man when it dropped. I bought Resident Evil 4 when it dropped. This is not one of them games.
Fiasco. Why are we doing this? And yes, it's just cosmetic, but it is still an integral part of the game that makes you want to play. It's just cosmetic.
That looked cool, but it was
is still an integral part
was
of the game that makes you. Yes, it's just
was
cosmetic, but it is
that wasn't
still
flowy.
an
That
integral
didn't flow
part of the
good.
game that makes you want to play. This doesn't make me want to play. I could give 5 different versions of progression right now. Number 1, do a milestone progression, which is a basic linear progression that you unlock stuff through doing certain challenges, or you're doing skate missions and you're trying to level up to become pro. 2, you can also do another linear progression, but you could also own your own company, have your own team, which could incentivize
And this was all in the previous games.
different people online to join your team, and you could create some really cool stuff. Add some creative elements like upload your own designs, and or have a thing internally where you can make your own team park. 3 is an insane one, but it works. If you're trying to do the whole Fortnite thing, just make a battle pass. Just make another linear progression thing, but call it a battle pass, skate pass. It beats paying $5 per board or running through any kind of loot box.
Oh, I thought it was $1. That's how appalled I am by this shit. I thought it was $1. So one board costs $5. Wow.
Scenario. No one wants to do that anymore. We don't want random stuff. Progressing through milestones and doing challenges is fun, especially when you reach the end. I don't think that system is still broken. It's not broken. It's never been. I don't know why we're trying to revert back to something so unethical. And number 4 could just be a simple career mode. Maybe you unlock items through just doing a career mode, or maybe you just get to pick. Maybe you just get to pick. I don't know. Maybe you can just pick the stuff in the loot boxes and get the stuff. Maybe you don't have to get it randomly. I don't know. Anyway, I'm genuinely
If
curious.
it's randomly, they should give you like 10 items, 10 items at a time if that shit random. Because what if I just want like 1 or 2 items and then y'all give me shit I don't want? So them loot boxes have at least 5 to 10 items.
To hear what the
Meaning
community.
like two, like a board, 2 shoes, and 2 shirts or something like that. Like, because what? Y'all got niggas gambling on here, yeah? I mean, that ain't nothing new.
Community has to say about this. I've been watching this gameplay extensively, and it's not hitting. It is not hitting for me.
It's not.
I can't believe we've waited this long for something so half-baked and watered down. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think. My anticipation went from hyped to completely crushed, and I'm not happy about it. I'm going to be checking out the new Tony Hawk game when it comes out July 11th. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe, like the video,
July 11th, new Tony Hawk game?
whatever. And I will see you guys in the next one.